There are two hosts of programs on Fox Primetime that can only be characterized as anti-vax quacks. I'm referring, of course, to Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham. They have been spreading what I consider to be irresponsible information about vaccines across America and about the effort of this nation to deal with them. If there are things that can remove you from the air for being said on a program, I certainly hope that they will caution, the management of the station will caution Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham.
What is his name, Durbin? It's not a station, by the way, it's a network, Grandpa. All right, first off, none of this is about the vaccine, okay? This is all about suppressing speech ahead of next year's midterms. Now, this Windbag has been in Washington for almost 40 years. He was first elected to Congress when I was a college freshman. That was a long time ago. Now, what does he have to show for it, all those years? Does he have a state that's better run, better off than his red state counterparts? No, and no. Durbin, like the rest of the anti-Democrats, desires total control over the information flow to you, the voters. No contrary views allowed, especially when those views are backed up by actual facts and data. I don't have to remind you, I don't think, that this show has been at the forefront of all things COVID since the early days of the pandemic. And our medical experts actually are experts. They deserve to be called experts. They've been insanely accurate on everything from the opposition to the need for school closures, to the discussing of the most effective COVID therapies, of course, to the viral origins question. And we're right about the insanity of requiring COVID vaccinations of healthy young Americans, especially school-age children. There's nothing more anti-democratic, anti-freedom than pushing an experimental drug on Americans against their will, threatening them, threatening to deprive them of basic liberties if they don't comply, especially if they don't have adequate information about the risk-benefit analysis of taking this experimental drug. Now, the angle has done what Dick Durbin would not do, would not want to even entertain, featuring actual Americans who did comply and did trust the government's experts.
On March 3rd, I got my second dose. I woke up on March 4th. I got a horrific pain in my right eye. It was so bad. The next thing I know, I'm on the floor in my bedroom. My husband said, "Let me try to get you on the bed." I couldn't get up.
She's still paralyzed on one side of her body. Why does Dick Durbin not want these types of stories to be told? I thought he believed in bodily autonomy after all.